Head back to the main page. With that being said, we at the 2 hour mark, bro. T.
Man, it's another good show in the books, my brother.
Another good show in the books. Pod Encouragement. For those who don't know, this is the encouragement part of the podcast that we give a little give a little 2 cents and how to encourage people.
Yeah.
You know, what you got for them, Ro T?
Man, I say this, you alive, because I'm not gonna say all, but damn near everybody that's still alive done came through something, just for you to be here today. So, appreciate how far you done got. You know what I mean? Granted, we all, of course, we all want to do better. Well, I'm not gonna say all, but I can speak for myself. I can speak from my side boss. I believe, we all, of course, striving for a goal, striving for, not 6 figures for 100,000. You know what I mean? More than that. We all, we don't get. Of course, be focused on where you want to go and what you want to get. If it's a dollar amount or whatever, don't just be engrossed in that where you just forget everything positive. That we got.
Exactly.
Running water, lights,
electricity,
Wi-Fi, bed sleep in, a house, lay your head in, just appreciate those things, but also appreciate how far you've gotten, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because, that's made you who you are today. And of course, we want to get better, you know what I mean? But just, just take some time out to appreciate all that, that God done bless you with, and don't lose focus on where you're going, but, show that appreciation to him, you know what I mean? Just take some time. I thank God for what He's done. But that's all I got. What you got, brother?
Me, man. It's simple, man. Sometimes silence is gonna be the best friend you ever have, man. What I mean is complete silence. Why? Because humans have the tendency to produce error. I remember in the book of Enoch in the scriptures, he said, like every few, weeks, he would seclude himself from everybody, just to get the traffic, just to get the frequency of the outside world from around him, so he can have pure, clear, uninterrupted, thoughts when he was trying to get God to open up heaven on his behalf.
Yeah.
And sometimes, man, you need silence like that. And I'm not saying that you're gonna get weeks at a time. I'm not gonna say that you're in a position where you're gonna be able to go a weekend and just shut down everything from everybody. I'm not saying you're gonna be able to do that. Sometimes you may only get 30 minutes. Sometimes you may only get an hour. Yeah. But or even when you're talking about dealing with situations where the situations can get worse before it get better. Sometimes just complete silence and let those people do what they gonna do. Let them talk how they gonna talk. And sometimes it's just I ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah,
I'm let them go off.
Yeah, you got it.
Long as ain't nobody physically touching me, we ain't got no issue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let people holler as much as they want to. I'm gonna let them say all kind of crazy things, do all the cursing you want to, and I'm just gonna sit there and just be like, man, you good.
Yeah,
and it's sad because it's hard to tell people that sometimes, because you would think that was a defense mechanism to de-escalate. But sometimes when nobody is not replying back and forth with the foolishness, they get even more irate and more mad.
Yeah, that's true.
So with that silence, you gotta remove yourself too, ASAP. Sometimes you gotta be around a place, and when you see something kick off, all right, that's my beeline. It's time for me to get up out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Find that exit.
You gotta find that exit. Silence and just keeping your peace, because in majority of the time of your life, you determine the peace factor in your life. By what you give your time to, by what you give your mind to. And sometimes you got to cut off people that's so close to you and they won't understand.
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to go through an explanation period to always have to explain and expound to them why you cutting this short or cutting them off. But you know, that's what we at in life.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I tell people, man, always lean on silence and always lean towards peace.
Yeah.
You know, and that's my part encouragement for the night.
I agree with that.
With that, this is Quality Life Podcast. This is episode